welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nisha. Today we will be doing a get ready with me video on a whole bunch of new products from many different brands, and I'm so excited to try it out. It has been forever since I've done a full glam get ready with me on my channel. I know it's definitely been a while just because here in Ontario we are underneath lockdown, so I haven't had the chance to try and play with some makeup or do a full face, but it's so bad to get back in my zone trying all these new products. Some oldies but goodies. I definitely cannot live without some of these products in my routine. I'm super excited to get back in the zone and do a full face get ready with me. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Before we get into the get ready with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video if you want to see how I got this look. It is a very neutral, glammed up look. I honestly just love playing with neutrals. I love a natural full glam look. I feel like that is like literally my go-to. If you watch my other videos, you'll definitely know I love to do some of these looks, but I'm definitely hoping to play with colors soon. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. So as you can see, my skin has been going through it. I did break out from using a product before, but it's okay. It's on its way to healing. So I first off prepped my skin by using the Mer Moisturizing Cream, and then I went in with my Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion. So this is what I used to prep my skin. Next, I'm going to go in with my primer. So I'll be using the Rare Beauty primer. Next, I'm going to be going in with a color corrector just because I am slightly breaking out. Actually, not slightly. I am breaking out on my skin. So I definitely want to hide some of that hyperpigmentation. So I'm going to be going with my LA Girl Pro Conceal color correcting. And this is in the shade Orange. Now, I'm just going to take a brush and blend that out. Now that we blend out the color corrector, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, and this is in the shade 415N in Shura. I love this foundation, guys. It provides very lightweight coverage. It literally covers everything, feels super lightweight. Let my skin breathe, and the color matches me to a T. I'm just going to apply a little bit more just to give me some extra coverage. Next, I'm going to be going with my Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, and this is in the shade Granola 18N. Now, taking my Rare Beauty concealer brush, I'm just going to take this and gently tap and blend out the concealer. Now that we're done with the complexion, I'm going to go in with a cream contour first, just to contour the hollows of my cheeks, and because it is a cream, I do want to do this before powder. So I'm going to be taking my Fenty matchsticks, and this is in the shade Truffle. I'm just going to be contouring the outlines of my cheekbones. And just contouring a little bit of my nose. So taking my contour brush, this is the Morphe E8. I know the writing is kind of like washed out in it, so I'm just going to take this and just blend out that cream contour we just placed. Now taking a smaller brush, this is basically like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to take that and blend out the contour that we placed on the nose. I'm just going to be blending this straight down and then down the sides, just so we have like a really nice contour. Now that we've completed the complexion, I'm now going to go in with my powder just to set all the complexion that we've already placed. So I'm going to go in with my Fenty powder, and this is in the shade 330N. So taking a powder brush, I'm just going to dip into the powder, tap off any excess, and just tap that right into the skin. I love this powder because it literally sets everything in place. It helps to mattify my skin without it looking too matte. It still leaves a little bit of a glow. And no matter how much powder you put on, this literally does not make your skin cakey whatsoever. And you want to pat the powder in because it's going to help to hold and set the foundation a lot more better, and it helps to prevent from moving any of the other complexion products we applied onto the face from moving around. Next, I'm going to do the brows. So I'm going to take the new Huda Beauty eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade 7 Black Brown. So I'm going to try this and do my eyebrows with it. So on one side, you do have the tip, and it is really, really tiny. So we'll see how that goes. And on the other side, you have like the little brush. So I'm just going to take the brush and just brush out my brows. Just gonna brush them upwards. And now I'm gonna take the pencil and I'm just gonna draw hair-like strokes onto my brows. So this is definitely my bad brow. I would say this is kind of like my good brow. So I'm just gonna take this and draw a hairline stroke. Okay, so now that we filled in both brows, I'm just going to take the other side, the comb. I'm just going to brush it out again just to make sure everything is nice and blended. So I gotta say, overall, I really like this eyebrow pencil. Surprisingly, I didn't break the tip. You do have to be very gentle with it, of course, because the tip is very, very tiny. As you can see, it is super, super tiny, but it was very precise. I feel like I don't need to fix my eyebrows itself. Like typically I would have to go back over with like a concealer or something to fix anything that may have overdrawn, but this overall was very precise. I feel like the color matches my natural eyebrows really well because this is in the shade 7 Black Brown. Overall, I'm surprised. I actually really like it. It actually looks very nice and natural, and it was very precise. You can literally get a very accurate brow with this. So now finishing the eyebrows, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Gel, and this is in the clear shade. So I'm just gonna coat my eyebrows. Next, I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Kanafa. I'm just gonna take a sponge, dip it in the powder. I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes just so that when we do the eyeshadow, we have no fallout. And this also helps to increase the longevity of my concealer and prevent it from creasing or anything like that. And plus my skin type is naturally pretty oily around my T-zone area, so this also helps to control the oil on my skin, especially around the T-zone area. Next, I'm going to apply some eyeshadow primer, and this is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I'm just going to take this and prep my eyeshadow. And just taking an eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to blend that eyeshadow primer in place. Now for the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using the new Huda Beauty brown eyeshadow palette. And this is in the Toffee Browns Obsession. Like, look how pretty that color palette looks. It looks so pretty. I especially love it for the yellow. I am obsessed with that yellow. Like, it looks amazing. I always love the Huda Beauty eyeshadows just because they blend really well. The color combinations are amazing. And can we not forget her packaging? Like, hello, this is such cute packaging. I love it. I love the turtle. Like, it just looks so cute. So I'm going to be taking the brown shade over here. I'm just going to be applying that right in my crease. Next, I'm going to be taking this reddish color right here in the corner. I'm going to be applying that to the outer V of my eyes. Next, I'm going to be deepening up that outer V a little bit, and I'm going to be going in with this darker brown shade right on top of where we placed that reddish color. Just going to be taking a little bit of that and just dipping it right. Just going to be blending that right in the outer third of my eye. Just to deepen it a little bit so that we can have like that nice smoky effect. And I'm just doing unidirectional blending. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right over here. I'm just going to take that and apply it on my lid. I'm just taking that eyeshadow and applying it on the inner 2/3 of my eye using tapping and sweeping motions just to distribute the product onto the eyelids. Now I'm taking that same brush we used for the outer B with no added extra product. I'm just blending the outer corners of my eyes. Next, I'm going to go in with that reddish brown shade. I'm just going to line my lower lash line. Next, I'm just going to take the darker brown shade and I'm just going to do the outer third of my eyes and just line my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take a fine detail brush. This is the Morphe E36. I'm going to go in with this very light shade over here, and I'm just going to take that and apply that right in the inner corner of my eye. What this is going to do is going to help to open and awake my eyes a lot more better, and it's going to help to add a little bit more brightness to the eyes. Next, I'm going to take a pointed angle fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend away all of that baking powder. Now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario liquid eyeliner in the shade Black. And I'm just going to be doing a wing right on my eyes. Next, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Rocking Kohl Eye Pencil. I'm just going to line the bottom inner waterline of my eyes. And I'm only lining the outer 2/3 just because I still want my eyes to look pretty wide and awake. If I do line the entire waterline, it's just going to make my eyes look a little bit more smaller, so I tend to do just the outer 2/3. Now I'm going to go in with some mascara. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. Now for my lashes, I'm going to be going with the Lily Lashes in Miami. So I'm going to put these on and I'll be right back. So now that the eyes are officially done, I applied the eyelashes, the eyeshadow's done and everything. Now we can go on to bronzer and blush. So for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Fenty bronzer in Beige and Gal. And I'm just going to use this to bronze up my face. Now I'm going to go in with my blush, and I'm going to be using the MAC blush in the shade Peaches. I'm just going to take a dual fiber brush just to further blend out that blush a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with the highlight, and I'm going to be using the new Anastasia Iced Out Highlighter, and this is in the shade Illuminating. So fancy, and it's so pretty. I just love the packaging. Like, look how stunning that looks. And look at the embossed engravings in it. Oh my gosh, it is so stunning. So I'm going to be applying this with the Anastasia highlighting brush, and this is the A23 brush. So I'm going to be taking that, tapping off any excess. It looks so pretty. It definitely reflects a lot of gold in it, even though it doesn't look like it does in the pan. It definitely does when you apply it onto the skin, and it is so pretty. Okay, so now that the face is finally done, we're going to go on to the lips. So first, I'm going to line my lips with the MAC lip liner in the shade Cork. And for my lipstick, I'm going to be applying the MAC lipstick in the shade Teddy 2.0. Look how pretty that looks. And for the final touch, I'm going to be setting my makeup with the Estee Lauder Set and Refresh Setting Spray. So that is it, guys. That is it for my Get Ready With Me. From using a whole bunch of new products released from many different brands, I hope you guys did enjoy putting on some makeup, because I definitely felt like I was definitely back in the zone. It felt so good to do a full face again. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video, and please comment down below letting me know what are some of your new favorite products released that you really love to use in your everyday makeup routine. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.